Good morning, America. So Lakeshia Alston decided to run as a Republican candidate for the North Carolina Senate District 22. She is a long-time Democrat. She's been voting for Democrats since 2008. The last time I believe she voted for a Democrat was in 2024. Now we're new to 2026, so basically it feels like 2025, so we could just say last year. And I bring it back to criticizing the local GOPs. How was she the only Republican candidate on the ballot for this seat? How did you let this slip through your hands? I couldn't find a website for her. I'm sure there's one out there somewhere. But from what I received from the Daily Caller, she is pro-choice and down for ISIS. Now, from what I read, her ISIS is ICE, like Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement. If I had a chance to talk with her, I'm all for a good switch. I used to be a Democrat. I'm all for a good switch. But here's my thing. One, you voted for Democrats in 2024. That was the last time it was reported that you voted for Democrats, allegedly. What are your conservative values, number one? Number two, again, how did the GOP let this happen? Number three, I want to know whether or not she has a plan to get sworn in on the Bible or the Quran, because she's in a... Blame the GOP. That's all I can tell y'all is blame the GOP, because how did you allow this to happen? How did you allow her to be the only Republican candidate for Senate District 22? Go ahead. I'll wait. Because they're lazy. I can't speak for North Carolina. It was foolish that she is literally the only Republican candidate. But I digress. Remember that you can always keep up with my progress, policies, and of course donate at notaxonjackson.com. You know, I also want to know, how does she feel about the globalized enchiladas thing? That's important. I want to know, how do you feel about the globalized enchiladas thing? Do you plan to be sworn in on the Quran versus the Bible? And then really dive into the Quran, break down her religion. I'm not saying that the Republican Party is only for Christians. That's not what I'm saying. Recently, I realized Republicans are not the extremist party. They are not. They are not the party for Christian nationalism. I think that's a separate party, but I digress.